So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's video. We've got a bit of a two-in-one combo today, folks, because we're looking at Goals' latest cinematic trailer, and then we're going to be looking at UFL with some actual new gameplay that some of you guys may not have seen. I was going to do these in two separate videos, but there's no point because the Goals trailer is so short. There isn't really any, well, there isn't any gameplay. It's pretty much a CGI trailer. But we're still going to look at it, because why not? And as I said yesterday, I am currently in the middle of moving, so there won't really be a whole lot of gameplay being shown over the next 3 or 4 or 5 days, folks. But next week, we will be back with all the gameplay stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and run this, and I'm going to make myself smaller. There will be no audio, but if you want to see the original trailer in all its glory, it does sound better with the audio, but I don't want to get done for copyright. So I'm going to leave it there, but I'll leave the link for the original one if you want to check it out in the description. So, as you can see, well, you guys be the judge. What do you think they're showcasing here? There's a train changing the game. That was the main idea about this, changing the game. What are they changing? I don't know, but we'll find out. Then you've got someone in a nice building on the old treadmill. I will say they are showing males and females. Now, whether this is just sort of a way of, you know, you want to get both diversities in the trailer, or will you actually be able to play with, you know, the females as well as the males? Is that why they've done it? I don't know. We'll find out. You can kind of see the player models. We'll go back to and look at those in a second. And then, you know, you've got the old kit, cloth, physics, motion stuff. I don't know. And then you see their face. I mean, it looks nice, but this is all CGI. This is all, you know, cinematic type stuff. And there you go. Goals. And then Spoonie's video pops up. Well, hey. So if we go back here, and as I say, it looks like a nice trailer. It's done well. Like if Konami put something out like this, you would be like, oh, they've gone for a different route. But it doesn't show any gameplay, so of course people are never happy. But they've got to put some sort of a feeler out there, something to get the juices going. I mean, any kind of content you're putting out for a game, it's all marketing, isn't it? You're trying to get the word out. So here is a look at them. So there you can see that woman's face. That's how the players are going to look? I don't know. I mean, you can see she's obviously missed her eyebrow there. Can't believe it. So there's the woman. And then you pop in with the bloke. And we'll try and pause it at the right time. So yeah, this was them just dribbling. As you can see, if that's the player models, maybe. I don't know, not 100%. There's another look at him as well, as he's on the old bike. And then that's when they were striking the ball. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say anything about this game. There isn't anything to say. This is all we have. This is what we're going by right now. But it was a nicely done cinematic trailer. That's all I can state. No idea how the gameplay is going to look, but we will find out. Goals is the game that's the furthest away, folks, right? We're going to get UFL first and then probably Goals. Can't see it happening the other way around because Goals hasn't shown us anything. So there we go. That is that done. Finished. Let me know your thoughts below. And now let's go to the fun stuff, folks. UFL, and have a look a little bit more gameplay. Alright, so we're over on the UFL page on Twitter. Now, one thing I will say about what you're about to see is they've put a lot of, like, bugs and things that they've had problems with, like, developing this game. And they're going to do this, as you can see. I'm going to show you this right now. Right here, right? We've started a regular series of raw gameplay footage. I like that. I like that they're doing raw gameplay footage. Just show us it. Don't edit stuff. Showcasing our current progress. Some videos will be unpolished and not featured on social media, so join our Discord to stay in the loop. And then also down here, please note that we'll be showing the game as it is now, which means you may see some bugs, unpolished models, or weird mechanics. Our team is working really hard to ensure that none of these obviously happen. So you're going to see as we run this, and we'll go back and analyze this a little bit more, that they've left the bugs in there, and it is quite amusing, and I think it's a smart thing to do, because remember, folks, coding a game is extremely, extremely difficult. We don't know what goes into it. We all want the perfect football game, and it doesn't exist, right? There's always going to be problems. Look at Konami. They update one patch, they put another patch out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So for them to leave in all the bugs and problems, it's nice. I've got nothing against that. I credit the company anyway for at least showcasing them. So here's some of the gameplay. Yes, it looks very fast. Okay, straight off the bat, it does look quite arcadey. But obviously, they're still trying to work out the kinks. I don't know what they're going for. Whether it be arcade or sim, it looks more arcadey, like stuff like this. So these are all the bugs that they left in, and I think it's quite funny, as you can see, when they're trying to work on different animations and coding, and then things go tits up. So quite amusing by UFL to put that in there, and then they've got some funny little, you know, emojis over the top and stuff. Honestly, some of these look like they could be in FIFA or eFootball, to be honest. Especially when eFootball launched last year. I mean, some of these were actually in the final build that we saw, which was mind-bogglingly terrible. As you can see, all the players are stuck, connections lost. So, yeah, that's what they kind of put in there as well. We are getting closer to the goal with your help. And there we go. So that was quite funny just to see all that silly stuff. But let's go and actually look at the gameplay itself. It's not, you know, the best quality, because it's going to look better when you actually see it in front of your face. Whoops, that's the wrong way. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys make of this if you're going to go off of this? As I said, it does look very arcadey. Like, if you just watch the way, especially when this guy takes the touch and then bomb, I mean, just sort of bends it in the top corner and, you know, it was easy as pie. There's got the old Rabona. I mean, the way he kicks this... Oop, you know, the animations aren't all there, so that's why, as much as I'd love to sit here and critique stuff, it's pointless, because, you know, they're still working on the game. They know there's bugs in it. They know that they need to tweak a lot of things, I'm sure. Goalkeeping animations and the actual speed of the game, the mechanics, the physics themselves. But, you know, you get a bit of a flavor about what you're going to be getting, and we're not going to look at that stuff, but... yeah, I would definitely say they're going for a more FIFA approach, and this game could still honestly probably play better than FIFA if they can sort out like the gliding. That's my biggest thing would be to look at the player's feet. You can see the skill there when he flicks the ball over his head. Where is it? Right here. That's a cool little move. Ready? Boop, boop. See you later. The goalie diving there, not too shabby. But if they can get the foot planting right, then you've got some sort of a decent, you know, engine to go off of, and you can start enhancing it more and more and more. And then we've got the funny stuff popping up right now. But yeah, it's all about just getting the foot planting and the clipping and those problems. Get those addressed first of all, and then start developing, you know, a more sim-type game. But... from the looks of this, folks, it looks like it's going to be more on the FIFA side of things. We'll hold judgment, as I say, until we properly get our hands on it, because watching videos and actually playing a football game, just like anything, can be totally different. But anyway, let me know what you guys make of it. Just a short video today, but I wanted to put it out there. You get a sneak peek of some actual footage, and... hey, it's coming along. Hey, at least it's coming along, folks. And to see some of the things actually in action, it's always nice. And the fact that they've left a lot of the bugs is quite comical, but I really respect them for doing that, because they've showed you that, like, when I saw that initially, I went back and said, hang on, what's the goalie doing? And then I realized they've left that in there because it was a bit of a bug. And as you can see, look at the nets. Then you got players. I mean, that looks like FIFA. And then you got the players just running off. Here you've got the keeper loading, forgetting what he's doing. So it just goes to show you, folks, so much goes into these games, and we don't know it, and, you know, we try and appreciate what we can, but we all want a perfect football game. Very hard to get. Anyway, let me know your thoughts below. We'll be back shortly. Once I moved and officially settled, then bang, 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 folks. We're going to be bashing out the content. We'll get back to eFootball. We'll get back to Master League. Start streaming more, and I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, until next time, subscribe for more, leave your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.